Hello! So I have to ask, how's it going? Today's gonna be a short one because I need to get with my team for Team League later today. But also I just didn't want to go to locals today because I just wasn't feeling it. It's Yu-Gi-Oh day, but like I didn't want to play Adamancipator again, so I'm waiting until I finish picking up like Tri Brigade or something. Something different. Anyway, I put on a new outfit today because I thought it would be fun. There we go. We're just trying something out. And I feel like we need to just get straight into the game because that way the vibes will kind of adjust themselves as we go. Cause I don't know, the vibe's different this morning. That's probably because it's so early. Once again, if you just joined us last time, pay attention to that content warning up in the corner. Because I wasn't expecting it. And it seems pretty necessary. Oh, gosh, that's too loud for me. Let's watch the intro again. Why don't we? If you can't trust anyone... I mean, but why, though? Welcome to my kingdom! Where is this place? Why did I know that? Numbers, death, Nonary Game Ambidex Edition. So it's a game of betrayal then. Remember that you will die if the ninth lion ate the sun. Pandemic, Ambidex game, there's a lot of words on the screen at the same time. We're partners, that means we share destiny. Rhymosome 9. Choices you make in the future influence the past, because that's how that works. Will you choose to ally or to betray? Just like in Shadow the Hedgehog, will you choose to be good or evil? Okay, where were we last time? What were we doing? We had to... Excuse me. Oh, right. We're back at the top because we reached a lock, so I need to open the flowchart. Yeah, because what we were going to do is we were going to go through the green door this time. Yeah, we got like 3 times.
Chromatic doors have opened.
You can go on auto now, please.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Yeah, so we've got our options here, but like... Okay, so I guess we're going with Clover today, because that takes us through green door. So I pre-ordered the Kamen Rider Tamagotchi like 3 months ago, and I forgot about it, and it's supposed to come today. I'm really excited. You see, in that time I was supposed to watch more Riders, so I knew more of the guys when they showed up on my funny little toy. And I made a mistake, and I accidentally didn't do that. Whoopsies! Luna and I pair up with Alice and go through the blue door. We've already done that. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Fi and open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover and open the red door. Oh, this time we have to refuse Tenmyoji the option of going with Clover.
Chromatic doors closed.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right? But
Yeah.
can I decide this time?
Why you?
I deserve it. I only have one BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got one VP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that alright with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Anyway, if Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment, and if we went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Fi. As far as how I felt about that, no. No. That's not okay.
Why not?
Because?
No, this is bad.
Oh, so we have to be insufferable about it, huh? That's how we have to go about this? I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... Hey! Wait a minute! Hold your ding-dong horses! Blue door with Alice, I guess? I'd like to take option C. I shouldn't be... What? We'll take Alice in the blue door. Are you dense?
You think I'd be willing to do that? There's no way in hell. I'm not going anywhere with you. You
Okay.
betrayed me in the last AV game. I don't pair up with assholes.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh no, what are we going to do? We don't have much time left. Sigma, please, can't you reconsider?
Yeah. I didn't really have a choice. There was no way I'd be able to physically force Alice to come with me. At least not in less than a minute. Dude, why are you such a jerk? Fine. In that case, I'll settle for option A. That's Clover in the green door.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the point.
With this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We never think about this argument before the doors open.
7,
Like, we just never think about this argument before the doors open. And I think it would be so much easier if we did. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the blue door. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, carry on. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked. There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Are these are behind all the doors, I guess? Okay,
Why do I
sure.
have to do it?
I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much. Y'all, they didn't just do Junpei again, but at what cost? This is disgusting. I hate him. This is the second stream in a row where he's caused this exact issue. What is his problem?
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
Yeah, it's not.
Grossing me out.
Yeah, like, kill him. Hit him. Somebody 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 hit him. Oh my god.
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
What's wrong with you? What is your problem? I'm not reading any of this. Maybe the reason Sigma doesn't have a voice actor is because no one wanted to read these
You're
lines.
so desperate to give that lever a good time. Why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Fine. But I won't like it. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage.
Oh, one of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. No, I have to be here because otherwise I cover the name tag. Carry on. I think you could actually manage it with just one. What? Stop.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
This guy's the worst. Huh.
So this is the archives.
So, like, what was the purpose of that scene? Like, why did they do that?
I didn't really expect it to be.
Was there any
so-
reason we needed to do that?
All these books and
Or
stuff
was it just to make us feel bad? Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Allons-y! Do 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 do. Oh, the notebook. The notebook. There it is. Okay, and now I start. It's like just I hate this guy. Hate this guy. Okay, so new section in the notebook. Archives. What is this? It looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, and the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. The bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does the chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. They're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. Okay, blue book. Examine. Nice blue hardcover book. I guess its title is The Stairway? Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Go up A0502. And there's a red book here. Go up the stairway. The stairway B0630. And then orange and lion to the sun. Hey, guys. Where have we seen the words lion and sun near each other before? To the sun, C0518. Pokemon wasn't quite what I was thinking of. Green book. green, and lion D0703. Got it. Wait, combine? Can't combine these items. Okay, fine. Lion. The fifth row of the second most column of shelves on the left of the management chart. So we have to... Okay, what's over here? A die. A music box. Did I get the soundtrack with the games? I didn't, actually. Oh, what's... Oh, this is the way out. Never mind. That must mean there's also a red die? Somewhere? Somewhere nearby? Is it on this table? Yeah, baby. Okay, we've got so many items in our pockets. We need to get that lock off so we can open the box. As puzzles go, it's pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. This delay looks perfectly ordinary. A green die. A normal blue die. Why is he like this? What is wrong with this man? Are you sure you don't mean recuperate? Clover, don't move. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. This guy sucks. This guy sucks so bad. Why is he doing this? What the heck? Why is he doing this? Okay. Okay, so dice. Red equals 50 grams. Blue and green equal, okay. So now we can compare. Okay, so blue is greater than 50 grams. Blue equals G plus R. Green plus red equals... And therefore green equals blue minus 50 grams. Okay. So now we're solving for two variables. What? Hold on. Okay, so both of these are greater than 50. Is green also heavier than red? Okay, so red is the lightest dye. Blue is the heaviest. Oh, hey, a screwdriver. Cool. Combine with the music box. Now we have the cylinder. And now we do a classic bit from 999 where we combine the ink with the cylinder and get a cylinder covered in ink, and then we combine that with a piece of paper, and now we have Morse code. Well, it won't be Morse code this time, probably. At least I assume not. What? We'll figure out what that means later. Okay, so I get to talk about math. I get to talk about math, but it's also math that I haven't done in like a couple of years, so bear with me. But this is a system of equations. This is a system of equations because we know that red is equal to 50. So we have 50. We have 50 minus B, so minus the blue die equals G for the green die. Let me put this in the memo. I'm not color coding this because it'll take too long. So we have 50 minus blue equals green, right? Or sorry, hold on. Sorry, I have that backwards. It's B minus 50 equals, it's B, it's blue, minus 50 equals green. So now we have an algebraic equation that asks us to solve for two variables. The issue is that rather than having a full system to work with, we just have this equation, and then we have 50 plus G equals B, which are essentially the same equation. And that's the issue. Is that we're missing a piece here. See? And we've essentially learned all that we can learn from the scale itself. Wait. Oh, it's in the file screen. So we've okay. So actually there is one more thing we can do, is we can compare their weights compared to 100. Okay. Yeah, so actually we then come to the conclusion that green equals 100. And if blue is green plus red, then blue is 150. Okay, so now watch this. Watch this. It says blue plus green times red. And if I do this correctly, then Twitter.com is going to be really angry about the concept of order of operations. Do you guys remember that time where, like, there was just a Naruto screenshot going around that had a math equation in it? And people were getting really mad because they didn't understand how order of operations worked, but they vehemently insisted that they did understand. And it's like, it's okay not to know. It's okay not to know. But these people were acting like they did. Anyway, 50 times 100 is 5,000. Plus 150 is 5,150. So 0, 5, 1, 5, 0. We're in. What's in here? Nothing on the cover. Wonder what kind of book this is. I can't read it. It's in Latin. Clover bookmark. Clover bookmark. Clover bookmark. Clover bookmark. No? Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so this bookmark combines with this sheet of paper to make a die, but like, what do I do with that? If you put the markings, from the sheet of paper onto the bookmark, that's 1d6. But like, these aren't items that I have, so I don't know what they want me to do with that. That's so unhelpful. What else do we have? So we still have these dice. Like, why are these on the file screen? Wait. Oh, no. I should switch the books. I should switch the books around. If we put go up in A52. Where's go up? There's go up. And then this is section A. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. And then we put the stairway in B6. This 6? There we go. And then we put go up the stairway to the sun and the lion. We put to the sun in C5. And then, and lion. Wait, is that the right? Wait, what the heck? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Where do we get this? D7. So here? No, here. There we go. There. And there'll be a stairway. Yeah, baby! What is wrong with you, dog? Examine. Give me 1 second. Pretty sure that's a lion. There's a zipper. And then there's a memory card in here. Put this in here. And there's the key. Oh! Okay, cool. Hold on. Okay, so let me create the layout. B6. R5. And then G4. Yeah, G4. And then R2. B1. G3. Okay, so I've written those down, so I don't need to look at the memo anymore. We can just roll the dice. What? Hold on. Whoopsies. Oh, I can't use WASD. I have to use the arrow keys, but my arrow keys are tiny. Okay, cool. That's B6. Now we need R5. R5. Now we need to do R2. Whoopsies. We're working on it. Okay, R2 is done. G4. Not that easy. Okay. G4 done. B1. And finally, can I rotate this? No! No, 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 go back! No! Why did you do that? B6. R5. R2. G4. B1, and finally G3. Close. Done. Okay, this is the escape password, right? So, quick question. If I write down all the escape passwords, can I just leave? Do I have to do the... So if I just have the escape password, could I just leave? What's it this time? A map? Okay. I wish I could test, but my 3DS broke. RIP! Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Yeah, just open the door.
Is this another warehouse?
Yeah?
Looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake?
That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
What does it mean?
Sometimes I mix up my tabs and I switch to a live stream of newborn kittens with this audio. I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Why do you keep phrasing it like that? If I was talking to somebody and they were like, oh, so it's a conditional referring to if the lion is eating the sun, I'd be like, shut up. Stop talking to me.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Yeah, that looks like the number 9 door, but there's nothing on it. I guess it means this door isn't
I
important.
don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
So here's the thing is, yeah, they're chromatic doors, but like they are by definition not chromatic. They're literally white. Hold on.
But they're
Hold
all
on.
the same color.
What is this one? Excuse me. Where's the picture? Yeah, anyway. There we go. There we go. We found the doors. Haha! White!
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Which, like, again, Dio, why?
Remain
Why
until
did you open the door?
ambidex game
Was it really that necessary?
closes.
What? How the heck did that happen?
James must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Okay, so I assume we're gonna go beat the tar out of Dio again, because he's like, yeah, I want to open the door. But I want to open the door. You see? We left out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey! What is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes. Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
Not again! Not
What
again!
happened to Quark?
We can't keep doing this.
It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Hold on. No, not again. This means it's not even like anything he's coming into contact to. It's just happening.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Maybe he already had Radical 9 and we just didn't know.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. Christ, I can't do this. Go. Just go. Just go. He's got Radical 6. In the archives? No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely medicine-like there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, God. Then he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure.
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but at Selavir, nothing.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Did you hear that? Did you hear where he just said he went? We haven't been to any pantry. What? Huh? But when we went through that door, we went to the control room. Why did they go to a pantry? For a moment, there was silence.
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing this again. We tranquilize him. We're like, okay, but Radical 6, how do we cure it? Alice runs away, and we have to run after her. And we go in the lounge, and she's not here. No one here, huh? Where'd she go? No point in complaining. Just need to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Yeah, we went to the hallway before then with 3 doors and the lever. Does it just open one at random? If it opens one at random, then how come we got the same... Then how come the only one that changed was the control room? And the other ones are just the same ones we've been going through. Wait, we didn't go this way last time, did we? Okay, so we go to the... Oh, hey, hold on. Pantry. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio searched this room. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her... Crap, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden, where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Okay, what we got? Plant life, sweet dry tones of dead leaves. Later, none. The air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet. Just like Kay said. Plants and stuff everywhere. She's not here either. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. Wait, she's not here? That's new. I hope that nothing bad happened to her, but... I searched every corner of Floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. Oh boy. What now? Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. No. First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, and then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. She wasn't breathing either. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No, what if she...
We're all going to die. I'd rather die here!
A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game over, huh? Well... Ah! Oh my gosh. Hold on. But wait. But we know where Alice goes, right? So why? Why is this lock here? Wait. Maybe if we just run it back immediately. Yeah, because it's unlocked now. The book is open and not closed. The book is opened and not closed. So if we click on this again, that means we know where Alice went. So we can find her right away. No one here, huh? We're gonna skip till we get something new. Suddenly, the world shifted. Immediately? Immediately. Okay, cool. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled. Then, just as I began to adjust, it was gone. It was gone as if nothing had happened. What was that? The same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. Where could she be? Alice, where are you? I actually didn't pay that much attention to where she was. It was the crew quarters, right? What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. Achievement unlocked, no lying down on the job. I think that means we did something right. I set off at a dead run. Oh, are you talking about me being all dressed up? Aw, thanks. Nah, I'm just trying something different today. And then, I'm doing remote fights, actually. I'm doing remote fights with teammates. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door in the number 2 door. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Escape Zero into TCG, exactly. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel, like I caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me?
Not in the garden this time. That's what's extra confusing. Okay, so another thing, Tyagi, is... So we went through... where's the flowchart? We went through the green door this time. And so when... And so Dio, Tenmyoji, and Alice went through the red door. And instead of it taking them to the control room, like it took us when we went to the red door, that room with the lever and the 3 closed doors opened into the pantry instead. But all the other rooms that we went into were the same. So instead of opening the control room, they went in the pantry. And something about this changes where Alice decides to go. Probably because she hadn't been to the garden before this time. Just let go of that scalpel.
No. I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Yeah, you're right. This would be this. It's like what you said. It was like what you said about Quark. Like this is it. This is the situation where it's okay to hit him. I'd apparently cut myself getting the dang thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you all right? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but she seemed, it seemed she'd only passed out. What am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this.
God, every time they do this shot, I'm like, toss? Toss? I'm scared. Every time.
The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Yeah, they will probably end up needing the scalpel for something. Yeah. And it's like, it's not like there's not other dangerous things besides that one scalpel.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Aww. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. Once again, not using proper PPE. Hold on. I have to take this screenshot so that I can once again tell some friends they're not using proper PPE.
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not.
Okay, this seems really familiar, so we're gonna skip.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Huh?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray? Wait, is this the only time we've gone through this and we've actually gotten to a vote? No, it's not, because last time we actually did get to a vote, and then they just like beat me up. They beat me up for choosing betray.
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that. That's right, we are doing the ally route first, even though it's probably longer. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Why though?
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Huh? What's this? There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Guess they only put one in the archives. Yeah, I've already read this. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Yeah, I like all the rules. Just get reversed. Yeah.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
What if you were like, lol, misclick, and then someone died?
You told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
No, it's pretty important, I'm sure. I understand if it's private business, but it seems important to me.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark.
Sounds good to me.
Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Aww.
Even though I have 6 BP.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
Everybody betray me. Yeah, have you seen Kay? He won't betray people. Like, Kay is literally so chill. I'm telling you, they wouldn't do the ace twist twice. They wouldn't do the ace twist twice, let alone twice in a row, right?
I understand.
Like, if we get to 0 time dilemma and they do that, then like sure.
For our team.
But they're not gonna do that in this game.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
Also, he's literally dressed up like he's literally like
4 minutes remain.
Overwatch likes to steal from 2 things. Xenoblade Chronicles and Zero Escape.
Come on.
They stole Sharla and put her in Overwatch, and then they stole Kay and put him in Overwatch.
Take care of those 2, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
Yeah, doing it with Kay is too obvious since we actually don't know who he is. Like, we literally cannot see his face. Alright. Out the door, into the AB rooms. Let's move. We went with Clover, so, like, this is a fat ally. Like, I'd never do anything bad to Clover. It's really gonna hurt because, so, you know, of course, I want to do all of the endings before moving on because, I want to do everything in these games before I move on to the next one, right? But it's really gonna hurt when we have to hit Betray on Clover just to see what would happen. That's really gonna hurt.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go! If you don't think, you don't feel. 2 more AV gates slid open. We all shared one last look before ducking into our respective rooms. Yeah, we'll press start, the door will close. Yeah, shut it, it's fine. Go. Are we gonna talk again this time, or are we just gonna click it?
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Because I actually don't think there's much to discuss this time.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nunnery game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh yeah, we cut ourselves when we saved Alice.
White on it.
What? No, hold on, what? No, hold on, what? Sorry, what? Hey, so have you guys ever seen End of Evangelion? Got a question for you, chat. You ever seen End of Evangelion? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across my palm was some sort of strange white liquid. Okay. For a second, I thought I'd touched some paint or something. But the truth was far stranger. It was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? Are we a robot? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat.
Are you all right?
At least you have a lot of white blood cells. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah. Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. And my head was spinning.
Sigma.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. Just calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. You know, the one that you'll use to press the button in the AB game. Side effect of Radical 6, huh? Interesting idea.
Seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Watch this. We walk out of there and somehow Clover has betrayed us. Somehow. I could see the others filing out of their rooms like we did.
So you chose Ally after all?
Yeah? To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mystery... stop saying it like that! Oh yeah, Tayagi, you missed like Sigma like harassing women for like half an hour. It was the worst part of the stream. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. Oh, also, did I tell you there's a Oh, no. He would keep... So, he kept making, like, innuendo about pulling the lever in the room with the 3 doors. And it just kept going. Yeah, he was like a creepy uncle, but a uni student. Exactly. Oh, also, while I'm on the topic of things you missed, did I tell you I have a VOD channel now on YouTube? It's just Gleaming Garmore VODs. And I'm just going to be uploading the VODs there from now on. What is this? So we have everything dating back to when we started this game. It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I'd never seen my blood do this before. So he has bled before. He has bled before. I was kind of thinking about the theory of, has he just never bled? So nice, Sigma is a painter. Every single time I'd bled red like any other human being. So why was it white this time? What is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. Okay. Let's go! Just this once, Rose. Everybody lives.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
See, Kay is so nice.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
And thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you all right?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh yeah, it looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Brain work, no want to kill, yes?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
And then everybody gets out.
Hey,
It's
Zero
that
Suit
easy.
said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that resisting would only draw more suspicion. Oh, because of our hand. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos.
Yep.
I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Yeah, because we went over this last time.
There are a bunch of white doors in the floor.
Yeah, the doors are white.
They
So
have
if we
to be
go...
instead of chromatic doors.
So, like, if we add a primary color to a secondary color, we get white.
On our way back from the garden with the
Red, like the blood he used to have.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Yeah. No, this adds up.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
We all should.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something. Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Theo tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else? Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off.
You know this place?
Yeah. Actually, it makes sense that they really want us to see this garden, because we haven't seen it in this route.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here? So he said he saw it when he was looking for Alice. That did not happen on this route. That's a memory he has from a different route, and he doesn't realize that.
I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
Aww, that's kind of sweet. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore in the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me.
Aww.
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it It hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
It starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Milt and Tiltil and Mytil get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world, or something like that. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. The bird in the bird cage. The bird in the bird cage is
It's a
their
well-known
hut.
story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true.
By the way, I'm moving myself over because the only name tag that I'm actually covering is Sigma's. So if I'm covering the name tag, you can just kind of assume it's him. There we go.
Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But
I'm gonna work on some. I'm actually gonna work on some like overlays for OBS soon, because then that way it can have like a section for chat, a section for face cam, a section where I put like the content warnings and stuff, and it'll look a lot better.
yes, when Tiltil and Mytil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Wow. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again.
That's kind of raw.
I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
I am a bad person, Luna, so I don't care.
I think you
No!
might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
Sorry, what are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters?
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. And that was after we'd split up to go look for Alice? I'm scared. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice.
Oh, crap!
That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you... you always been here?
What?
See,
Fear. Fear! Praise God and give glory to him, for the hour of your judgment has come to you.
it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
What? What do you mean? So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
We're a robot? For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. No, it fazed me for sure, because I'd said that. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. But still. My hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Which, I'm sorry, but actually heart palpitations are not a sign that you're not a robot. I can tell you that because Kingdom Hearts makes it pretty clear that robots can have hearts. Anyway. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you
Oh,
ever
a
heard
robot
of the
cannot harm a
laws of
human. Yeah.
robotics?
Yeah, I know about the 3 laws of
It was
robotics.
created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
But, like, the 3 laws of robotics were science fiction, though. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. And Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Okay, but like... Yeah, I've heard of the... Yeah, but this was by a science fiction author, though, right? So... I mean, you could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how long, on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to. Okay, I need to move over because I'm actually blocking, like, words, too. There we go.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a real person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot.
Yeah, this is
There's a
sweet.
chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Run some tests? That sounds good to me. How?
The Atom should be able to tell us.
Oh, yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned around, there was nothing. Huh? Huh? Excuse me? Sorry? Huh? Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Oh, okay, it's fine. We're good.
Here. I need you to see something.
Oh, did she find the bomb? Luna and I looked up at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. Yeah, she found the #1 bomb again.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Ba-boom! This is...
Antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Then there's no question, huh?
News. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
I mean, yeah, but this could just be like that trick where you release the hogs and they're labeled 1, 3, and 4. And then they can just never find hog #2.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Okay, that's a fair accusation. That's a fair accusation. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Oh, no! She remembers that the bomb was here because she found out on accident the last time. Because Tayagi, we know that
I heard you two were off talking in secret.
yeah, we know that Fi also retains some memories.
Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the
Honestly,
bomb?
It could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. A moment, chat. I am fixing my, yeah, or it could have been there from the start, also. A moment, chat. I am fixing, my chair. I'm gonna let the cutscene rock. Alice and Quark are here. So, like, a screw fell out of my chair, so I needed to get a wrench. Now I'm on the ground, wrenching in this screw. What is it, righty-tighty? Yeah, righty-tighty. That's how I get it in. Anyway, this should be pretty familiar. Because I doubt it's that different from the last time this happened. Ah, cow. Yeah, so we're talking about the numbers on the bombs.
Bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Yeah, my grandpa built the
So
chair
if
for
you have the
me,
password,
and then
we can
he
deactivate
left me
them?
with all the tools I needed to fix it, which was awesome
That's
of
great
him.
and all, but we need that
Because
password
now,
input
anytime
device
something
you was
goes
talking
wrong,
about.
I can just look in my closet.
Without that, we're still boned even
And
if we
fix
did
the
have
chair.
password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear?
She's got a fair point.
Good. Now who's going to be first?
Okay, I need to get back up. This is gonna be new. Besides, chair's fixed.
Huh?
Huh? Wait, hold on.
What?
No, hold on.
Why?
Hold on. They're talking about searching only one person. We're about to reach the same lock we reached last time. Because this was also at the end of the last one, was who planted the bomb. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
I met Fi's gaze and nodded, and then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person... Wait, it's Dio? Hold on, what? I saw Dio with the detonator. That person is you! You did it! The room was suddenly silent. I saw Dio with the detonator, but like, we have no information to tell us that happened. Yeah, to be continued. To be continued. J'accuse. Okay, so I still have more time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a second. I'm going to take a second to check the mail. And then we're going to see what happens if we click betray. Okay? And then after that, we'll have pretty much run out of options and be forced to come back to the first set of chromatic doors and pick a different one. At which point we can go through all these other branches. I think this game's structure is kind of interesting compared to 999, because like, you know, in 999 I did a playthrough, I got an ending, right? But in this one, I do a playthrough, I reach a lock, and I'm told that I need information from other playthroughs to come back and finish this. And that's kind of interesting. Anyway, I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna click here and let the autoplay take us to where we need to go, and then I'll be right back.
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote? Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Okay, I'm back, and yeah, I think I would agree with the sentiment of this game being a bit of a tease. But that's fun. It's fun that they're messing with us a little bit.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Okay, now that I'm back, we're gonna fast forward. And then we're gonna click betray. Man, okay, so I have the so I have the Common Rider chi now. I thought that it was going to be like an English edition of it, right? But I guess just all the text on it is already in English, and then they want me to download the manual in English. But actually, let's transition the stream for a second. We'll come back to Virtue's Last Reward in 1 second. I'm gonna turn off Face Track and just look directly towards the camera for a bit, so that I can switch over to, hold on, copy, and then I will point this towards my desk. And I can go to webcam. There we go. And then you put myself down here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. The Kamen Rider Tamagotchi. Where are my scissors? I'm going to need some scissors to open this probably. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's coming open. Nope. There it is. There's the tape. There we go. I don't want to like destroy it trying to open it because that'd be sad. But yeah, this was released for the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider. What the heck? Oh, ooh, that's cool. There's like a whole thing in here, and it's got all the it's got a bunch of the like writers. Like there's 01, there's Zio, there's Double, there's is that Kugo or Agito? I don't know. And then let's pop this bad boy out. There. So it's like it's a Tamagotchi mini, so it's very small. Just for size comparison, here's some of my Digimon V-Pets. For size comparison, here's a DM20 and a DMX. They're a lot bigger. Screen size is also bigger. But no, we've got this little guy, and I decided to go with the Ichigo, the Kamen Rider Ichigo colors rather than the gold colors, because I just thought, oh, this would be more apparently Kamen Rider, you know? Anyway, let's tab this baby. Okay, so we got to set the time. Before I get to that, let me make sure that I can pull up the, so it said to pull up the English instructions on Bandai.com, www.bandai.com. So I will get the instructions. Tamagotchi? Featured brands Tamagotchi? Avachi Kamen Rider 50th anniversary. And then the Genesis Green. Instructions. There's the PDF. I found the instructions PDF. So we'll switch over to the web display. There we go. Now we can look at these. I can move. I can move the Firefox display over some so that they're over there now. There we go. Let's zoom in. I moved those too far then. There we go. And I'll have to adjust this again the next time we want to watch something. Okay, so of course, we pull the tab. Okay, step 1, product details. Oh, this is how we like unclasp the chain. I understand how to do that. So then the reset switch is in a little depression in the thing, as per usual. Push lock? What's the push lock? Don't know what that does. Anyway, you pull out the tab. Please press the reset switch after changing the batteries. Setting the timer. Use the A button to change the time in order of hours and then minutes. Press the B button to confirm the changes, and press C to return a step back. Be sure to set the time properly to AM or PM. So it's currently 2:35. I do find the buttons on this one a little hard to mash. It's now 2:36. Okay, now webcam. Let's see, can I set it up? So yeah, you can see. Yeah, he's got his little hat. Is there like an evolution chart on this? Train your Masked Rider boy and Masked Rider. To view the time, press B while the rider is displayed. I'm pressing B. Yep, there you go. It says 2:36 p.m. And then to adjust the time, press A and C while on the time screen. Press B to return to the rider display. Okay, cool. And then the sound, press A and press the A button while the C button is pressed during the rider display. Ooh, and then it changes to sound select. So it doesn't just turn it right off. It lets me choose. Okay. And then of course I know how to change the batteries. You will need to take proper action depending on the state of your rider when the screen calls for you. If he's hungry, give him food. If he's unhappy, give him a snack. So we press A and we get to the menu of foods and snacks, or training. When your Masked Rider goes to sleep, press the A button to open the select screen, then use the A button to select off, and then the B button to turn off the lights. After a certain amount of time passes, Shocker Combat Men will appear as enemies. The Shocker Combat Men will slowly take over the screen. Press the A button to defeat the Shocker Combat Men before they take over the screen completely. You cannot defeat the Shocker Combat Men when your rider is sleeping, sick, about to part ways, or is about to depart. And then there's mini games. There's the Rider Kick Challenge and the Ride Challenge. And then Parting Ways. The Shocker Combat Men will come and take over the screen by force. Or will come and take over the screen and force your rider to part ways if you part ways with you if left sick or gets sick a number of times. And then Departure. When your Masked Rider boy turns into a Masked Rider, the Masked Rider will leave in 2 days in order to save those in need from other enemies. If your Masked Rider turns into one of the Secret Riders, then he'll leave in 1 day instead. You can train a new rider after they part ways by pressing A and C, and then it shows that there's all of the Showa era, Heisei era, and Reiwa era riders, and then there's some secret riders that are just like question marks. Okay, that's cool. So there's one more thing I need